Hungry? There's little Noir. And Kazera is here. A cereal, Edo, and yes, Big Tom is here too. And I'm going to put water on Big Tom to run him off, y'all. Because Big Tom, he's not running. He doesn't need to be eating my food. He's got a home. He's Big Tom, no, get out of here, Big Tom. It doesn't actually hurt him. There's people on here hurt. Hello, Vadik. Montclair. I'm sure I said that wrong. Thanks for being here. Hello, Chris. Hey, Chris. Thanks for being here. Judy. Hello, Judy. Thank you for being here. Bruce. Hello, Bruce. Thank you for being here. Hope you're all having a great evening. Okay. Hey, Ray! Hey, Ray. Thanks for being here. Nice to see you. Here's Kazera. A lot of people like her and her poofy tail. They're very alert. They keep hearing something across the road. I don't know what it is. I just heard someone fire a gun very close by. Like maybe 5 minutes ago, right before I came out here. I'm like, goodness, that was very close. Very close. So, I'm like, I don't know which way they're aiming that. The other black cat is here, but she's not interested in food. And, so there's some sad news. I have not seen the one I call Shadow for 3 days. Now, Moo is here, but Moo will not come around when Big Tom's around. But Moo was just here, and so was Lockett. Big Tom is mean to them because they're Toms, and they are afraid of Big Tom. I wish Big Tom would stay at his own home. And stop coming here. Oh, mosquitoes are horrific this evening. Maybe we'll have a nice sunset. Maybe we will. Maybe we won't. So anyway, Shadow had kittens and Easter. And if I knew where the kittens were, I would have tried to find them and feed them myself, thinking that something's happened to her, but maybe something happened to her defending the kittens. It does happen. Yes, Ray, be very careful while driving. There's a lot of people out there who are not paying attention. A few weeks ago, I was almost hit by one of those industrial-sized dump trucks while I was stopped for a school bus. And I'm like, oh, Bruce, what a kind thing to say, Bruce. Yeah, I was, you have to stop for a school bus. It's a big yellow bus, flashing lights, you stop. And so apparently this dump truck driver was not paying attention because they nearly rammed me and had to get into the other lane in front of the school bus to keep from hitting me. How can they not see the bus? While I was stopped there. It's a law, you stop for buses. Duh. Yes, Bruce, it was a good talk with you today. And y'all, something odd happened. My neighbor, my really nice neighbor from down the road, called and said, I called you last night several times and you never answered your phone. And she said, all I got was a busy signal, which I would get a beep. It wouldn't be a busy signal. And she said, I called and called, and she said, she told her son, oh, I need to go down there. She's not answering. And then she said, of course, we had a little storm last night, a big thunderstorm. And she said, then the storm started, so she said, I'll just call you back in the morning. And I said, well, I didn't have any notification of a missed call. Because, you get the little phone signal at the top, it shows that somebody called and you missed it. And so I said, well, it never showed that you called me. So I went back and looked at my call log for last night, and you know what? There was nothing on my call log of her calling me. So I don't understand what was going on as to why she couldn't get in touch with me. It was very unusual. And I said, no, I wasn't being rude. And I said, if I saw that you had called me, I would pick up the phone, and call you back always, if I missed the call. But she said she called about 5 times and it never showed up. Very unusual that her phone, she called and it showed I never got it. But she said it didn't even ring. It just made like a busy signal sound, which I'm not supposed to be getting a busy signal on my phone. I think that's what it is, Judy. I think she dialed the wrong number because I've never had a number not show up. And another thing, yesterday, a neighbor called. They was bringing my mother some cupcakes for her birthday, which was very nice. And so I was out here talking with the neighbor, picking up, thanking her for the cupcakes, because yesterday was my mother's birthday. And so I went back in and I looked at my phone and she said it was missed call, and it was a local number. It was from here. So I called it and it was the bank. And I'm like, I wonder, oh my God, why is the bank calling me? So this woman answered the phone, just a teller, I suppose. And I said, well, I told her the name and I said, somebody called this number from here. Yeah, I've never, you don't get a busy signal with the cell phone. It would ring and I'd get a beep. Yeah. So anyway, I'm like, well, so this girl, she said, well, I'll go ask everybody at their desk, did you call this number? And I said, I told her it was at 10:46 is when the call came through. She said, you sure it didn't come through yesterday or something? I said, no, it just showed, it just popped up on my phone from 10:46. So she said she asked everybody at the desk who would have called, and she said nobody said that they called. And I said, well, did you talk to this one girl that I know that I deal with at the bank? And she said, no, I talked to her. And so I was talking to my neighbor, and they said it was your mother's birthday. They were calling to wish her a happy birthday. Our bank is so small, they call the elderly people and wish them happy birthday. And I said, oh yeah, because they've done that before. I've called and wished my mother. I think after you get 80, they call, if you're really old, because my neighbor says they call her, and she's over 80, that they call and wish a happy birthday. And so Mama missed her birthday call, but she didn't know it was her birthday, so. But she enjoyed the cupcakes. Somebody says, boss dog, USO, I'm almost there. I'm almost finished. Well, ain't that special for you? Yeah, so I got to thinking she must have dialed the wrong number, because you would never get a busy signal on a cell phone. It would go to either a voicemail or say this person has a voicemail box that is not set up. It was very good, Judy. I did not get it till today, because my neighbors also bought over 2 big plates of food, and we ate that. So I went this afternoon and picked up pizza for her, and she loved it. And now I feel like a beached whale, y'all. I stuffed myself because I don't get pizza very often. Hello, New Niffy. Hiding in the background. I hope your mom had a wonderful birthday. Well, hello, New Niffy. Thank you for being here. There's Princess. Ethereal. Yeah, we got a couple of nice neighbors over here. I have the ones that live right across the road. They bring over food at least once a week. And for my birthday, they made me a pan of brownies, and which was very nice. But at least once a week, they bring over food. And then I have a neighbor down the road When I get in a pinch, I have to sometimes borrow the money, but I always pay her back. I always pay her back. Hello, Betty. Hey, Betty. Thank you for being here. So nice to see you. Here, y'all want some more? Here you go. Rosemary. Hey, Rosemary. Oh, thank you for being here. I hope everyone's having a wonderful evening. It's very humid here. And as you can tell, the water is very full. It rained and it rained and it rained last night. The backyard was flooded. And it was supposed to have some storms this evening, but they're going above us, so we're not getting it. So yeah, I'm really concerned about Shadow. I've never not seen her for this long. Yeah, it does not look good for Shadow and her kittens. I don't know what's happened. I'm very concerned, but oh look, we got little Santiam meandering around there. You see him under that chair there, Santiam. Wandering around having a good time. I'm going to check on it just one more time. I think it's going to be too cloudy for a sunset. Let me go look at the weather app again. Yeah, Rosemary, I haven't seen her in a few days, and I don't know where her kittens were. I would go find the kittens if I knew where she'd put them and try to raise them on a bottle. But I don't know where they're at. So and it's very distressing. Something always seems to happen to the outside cats. Now, my other black cat, Noah, her first litter of kittens, and they were already out and had their eyes open, and they were friendly. And one morning I came out here and they were gone, and they were fuzzy. Two black ones and a gray one. Oh, they were just the sweetest little things. And I was already picking out names for them, and just one morning I came out here and they were just gone. And she had a huge wound on her forehead, above her eye, all up in there, giant wound. And she still has a little place where hair does not grow back. So whatever came out here and took her kittens, she fought them. Whatever it was that came, she fought for her kittens. She didn't win, but that's been about 4 years ago, I think. Oh, the rain is getting very close. It's just below Shreveport. Yeah, it's coming our way. There. More. Maybe it'll just be rain. Yeah, I've always suspected maybe raccoons taking the babies, and I know a raccoon will take a baby squirrel. I did see a video of a raccoon raiding a squirrel nest and taking the baby squirrel, and the mother squirrel was desperately trying to save her baby, and so I always figured it was raccoons. Raccoons are cute to look at, but they're very aggressive, y'all. Very aggressive. But yes, she defended fought with whatever it was that took her little babies. And a doe would have whole litters disappear. Whole litters. And the litter that Miracle was in, he's the only one that lived, and that's because I bought him inside. There were 4 kittens in that litter, and Miracle is the only one who made it because I was able to capture him, get my hands on him, which he was a little wild, you know. I got my hands on him and I bought him inside, and that's the only reason why Miracle survived. It's going to be Miracles Gotcha Day in about a week. I'll take him out in the woods and let him have his own special Gotcha Day party. Boy, Ethereal's really hungry tonight. Aren't you, Effie? Yes. Is it snuggle time, Effie? Yes, it is, yo. It's snuggle time. Snuggle time with Effie. Hey, there's little Santiam. I had this bucket out here to splash big time. He's 4. His birthday, Judy, was April the 5th. And I do know when he was born because I know when the day went off to have her kittens. But I found him on May the 8th. It was when I found him in the driveway. I'll show you. Right over there where that watering hole is. We've had so much rain, the backyard is flooded. But right over there, that's where I found him. Oh, he is the sweetest baby, Judy. Look, Effie's sweet. Oh, lay down, Effie. Oh, I was so excited to see him. When I saw him in the driveway and I was pulling in, I stopped the car and I said, Mama, look. There's a kitten. Well, thank you for being here, Ray. Hope you have a great evening. Say hello to Jess. Yeah, it's the Gotcha Day and the anniversary of the tornado. So we had the tornado May 8th, 2019. And I found Miracle on May 8th, 2021. And that tornado was the second most terrifying thing to ever happen to me. I was talking to my neighbor about it today. I said, I said, we're coming up on the anniversary of the tornado. And she said, oh, can you believe it's been 6 years? And I'm like, I mean, it was horrible. And the trees were down the road over there. Nobody could get through. And she said this woman, my neighbor has a big field out there. The woman was trying to drive down where the trees were down. And it had been raining so much, her car bogged down and she was stuck in the field. And she could not, the wheels just sank. I guess it didn't occur to these random people that, hey, it's muddy out there. And they had to get a tow truck the next day to drag her, this woman who decided to drive around the tree. Because odds are, if there's a tree down in one spot, there's a tree down somewhere else. Because the road was blocked right out here at my other driveway. I have another driveway at the other end. And then on down the road where the road curves going to my neighbor's house, that was all blocked. It was blocked in several different places. All down the next connecting road, blocked, and then, yeah. Well, it came up so quick, Judy. I mean, it was fine. We were watching the news, and they said, oh, there's a storm, and it was just this little blip. I mean, the weather was kind of like this. And they said, oh, if you're in Jackson Parish, you should be careful. And I'm like, well, I'd better make some dinner. And no sooner than I put something in the microwave, we lost power. And I'm like, uh-oh. I mean, it just came on all of a sudden, out of nowhere. Well, hello, Nightbot Leader. Thank you for being here. And I had not been back from town, but maybe an hour and a half myself. And, hey, it's Charity. Hey, Charity, thank you for being here this evening. Thank you all. So nice to see everyone. We do have our after dinner snuggles. Well, thank you, Nightbot. So kind of you. I appreciate that. Lots of bird song out here. I don't. Doesn't look like we're going to get that sunset I was hoping for. Mugman! Hi, Mugman. Thank you for being here. So nice to see you this evening. Thank you all for stopping by. I truly do appreciate it. It was kind of sunny, and it's still a little sunny back there, but you can see where the clouds are moving in. So we might, that's what made me think we might not get a sunset. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, see, Nightbot Leader is going around and subbing to the channels here, which is good. And I do encourage people to check out each other's channel. There's a lot of great people here. Thank you for doing that, Nightbot. I appreciate that. Very kind of you. Is that Shadow? Or Locket? It's hard to tell. No, that's Locket, I think. Let me get a good look. Because he's slinking around because let me get his tummy. Oh, yeah. That's Locket. Nightbot Sniper. Well, thank you for being here, Nightbot Sniper. Well, hello, Icon. Hi, Icon. Thank you for being here. Now that Big Tom has went away after I poured water on him, Locket can come out and get his dinner. And maybe Moo will come out. Kitty, 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 kitty. Here, Moo's coming. Moo's on his way. Here, Kitty Moo. He's sneaking up slowly because he is afraid of Big Tom. He sees something. It's okay, Locket. Here, kitty, kitty. Oh, Moo's changed in his mind. Moo. There's little Santa M. And Nightbot Admiral. Well, hello, Nightbot Admiral. Moo. Come here, kitty. He's afraid. He must see Big Tom. Rosemary, he has a little white spot on his chest. And somebody once told me when a cat has that white spot in the center of their chest, it's like they have a locket. And so I just called him and a locket is something that you hold near your heart. And we hold him near our heart, don't we, Locket? Yeah, there's my Locket. Moo is way over there near the house. He started over, but he must have seen Big Tom. Texas Repo. Oh, you have 7 cats. Well, I have a few more than that, but thank you for being here, Texas Repo. Are your cats inside cats, outside cats, or indoor-outdoor cats? Because I have all of the above. I have outside cats, I have inside cats, and then cats who go in and out. Blakey! Hey, Blakey, thank you for being here. Hello, Adam. Adam, I hope you're feeling better. Thank you for being here. Gina, Cat Channel. Thank you for being here, Gina. Jesus Torres. Thank you for being here, Jesus. Let's go over here and see what we got going on. Now, there's Kaisera, Miss Puffy Tail. There's Miss Puffy Tail. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say your name wrong. I deeply apologize. Yes, I can read. I have a genius level IQ, Blake. I'm watching cats. I'm watching the other chat. And so I'm a high human being, Blake. Sorry if I offended you. Here's Princess. Not like my grandma. I'm not anybody's grandma. So I wouldn't be like your grandmother. I'm nobody's mother either. I'm the crazy cat lady. Well, that is good, Adam. I'm glad to hear you're doing better. Yes, Judy, I've already assumed that, Judy. I've been around the block doing this live streaming enough to catch on. Let's go see if we got any color out here in the field. So, Adam, are you thinking about not doing your live stream Saturday? Because you did the poll about whether or not you could do it without doing it on camera, you know? And then I think everybody understands if you're not well, you can do it. Nobody thinks you're putting the money in your pocket. Hey there's Santiam. He follows me around. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. You're such a good boy, Santiam. Yes. He likes to go wherever I go, don't you, Santiam? Sunset would be 7:53, so I'll wait and see. Here's a little bit of a glow. Some back here, if y'all. Oh, look back here. There's a little bit of color back there, y'all. See? Yeah, I've noticed in a lot of my flower videos I'm making, Judy. If you pay attention to them, you can hear mewing in the background. It's Santiam helping out with the video making. Yes, Gina, he's a good boy. He is. I'll show y'all, for those of y'all who did not see my video on my second channel about the tallest iris stem I've ever saw. Well, it rained and rained and rained and rained last night. Oh, I almost tripped over him. Baby, don't get under my feet. And the stem did fall over. Oh, look, cat in the grass. Cat in the grass. Okay, Texas Repost says they have Mila, Molly, Miss Kitty, Baby, Ellie Mae, Jelly Bean, and Kirby. Well, those are beautiful names. I had a cat named Baby once. I think a lot of people have had cats named Baby. Oh, nearly tripped over him again. All right, I had to get a stick and prop it up. But it's very beautiful. The rain just keeps coming and it's just battering my irises. He's in Miracle's wheelbarrow. Santiam, Miracle will know. Miracle will know that. Hey there. Hey there. Hey there. He's indoor, outdoor. He goes out, he comes in. Yeah, it was laying over and I was like, oh no, the stem's going to be broke. But it wasn't. It just drooped. And so I got that stick, propped it up. And yep, iris season's wrapping up, y'all. But I do have all these Louisianas. And I have them all in the back. And they took off in the backyard where there's a whole lot of them. They have naturalized in that area. And they're headed for the woods. They're leaving the garden and they're heading for the woods. Oh yeah, Judy, these, my mother's had these probably close to 50 years. Uh, she dug them up and bought them with her when she left. And she did a lot of her flowers. Oh, look at the baby cricket, grasshoppers. Look at those tiny, tiny baby grasshoppers, y'all. See those little black specks? I know that y'all probably can't see. Little tiny grasshoppers. A whole bunch of them. They're everywhere, see? A whole bunch of them. Yes. Hey there. Well, come on, let's go walking. Oh, we're starting to see a sunset up front. Let's go back to the front, y'all. And we'll enjoy this while I go back to the front. And hopefully I will not trip over Santiam. Well, Gina, thank you. I collect and grow iris. I've been collecting iris for years. Very pretty back there. Very pretty. I have, 600-700 varieties, but of course they don't all bloom. And this year was a slow iris year because we didn't get enough cool weather. They need so many hours of cool weather. Well, hello, Fernandez. Thank you for being here. I truly do appreciate it. Oh yeah, Rosemary, that's really nice, the way it's combining with the clouds. Okay, it's starting to show up in the front. There goes Santiam. It was yesterday, Adam. The neighbors brought over some cupcakes and 2 big plates of food. Some barbecue, which it was some sort of pork or beef, and y'all know I don't eat that, but my mother got a double dose of it. But the cupcakes were yummy, yummy, yummy. But she didn't, they gave her a card, but she was totally unaware that, I told her, here's your birthday card, and here's your birthday cakes, and let's go see Kai Kai. Hey, Kai. There's Santiam. Okay. I saw a clove. Did I miss it? When it pops out like that, it could be gone in a second. Oh, no, there's that dog. The dog. There's the dog. No. That's just wrong. That's just wrong, y'all. Human. Hello, Human. Yes, we have a few cats here. This is Ethereal, who likes the chair whether I'm in it or not. And over here we have Santiam. He's just a kitten, 6 months old. And then over here we have who is this? I gotta look at Locket, I think. Yeah, there's Locket. He's back for more food. Oh, the water is all the way out to here. This whole area was underwater this morning. Yes, New Niffy, he will sit in that chair whether I'm in it or not. It's sort of maybe I should go back to the field. Yeah, there's still some tadpoles, and as long as it rains and they think the frogs have enough water, they will keep on producing. But when they realize that, the rain ends at a certain point in time, and it starts to get very dry here, well, we'll go to where we won't see any rain, and for a couple of months. But yeah, we have tadpoles. Let's see. Big Tom's here. Moo ain't gonna come out with Big Tom here, y'all. Yeah. Let's see if I can find one. It's kind of cloudy. You're not going to be able to see them now. Plus, I just kind of drove through the edge of it. Going to get the pizza. Ethereal, will you share your chair? Look, Kaizera's wanting to get into the car. Kai! The windows are up, Kai. Oh, thank you, Dooniffy. I got these for my mother to wear to the doctor. They're to slip on. Hey, Deal. Thank you for being here. So nice to see you this evening. Because I have trouble getting shoes on my mother. So I bought them for her. But the only time she's going to wear them when she goes to the doctor. And I'm like, well, I'll wear them. And I'll just get her another pair. Because I thought they were just so comfortable. So I said, I'll get her another pair when she goes back in 6 months. But they were, and I discovered these slip-on shoes are the way to go for my mother, y'all. She just slide her foot right in them. It made my job so much easier. There's Ethereal. A new Niffy Edo has put her kittens in my car twice. I like to leave the windows cracked so if it's not going to rain. So it won't get so hot in there because I don't have air conditioning. The air conditioning is broke. Well, she saw that as a good place, so she was getting in the window and she's putting the kittens right on the floorboard, driver's seat floorboard, right there at the brake pedal. And I took them out, put them in a box. I'm like, here's your kittens, and then I put the windows up, and no sooner I had the windows up, she was going back to the car to try to put them into the car again. So the night I thought, well, maybe she's just done with that. So I left the windows down. I went out there, and there was the kittens again. Well, you know, Adam, you have your wife there to help you put your socks on. So you're not alone, Adam. Your wife can help out. Well, hello, Barton's RVing. Thank you for being here. Y'all want some more food? Kitty. Here, there's Princess. Hey, Moo's here. Look, it's Moo, y'all. Everyone say hello to Moo. There's Moo. He's finally got brave enough to come over. Just thank everybody for being here. Even the person who was snippy that I did not pronounce their name right. Snippy. Oh, well, you know, Adam, when you've had surgery, you know, I understand that I'm very independent too. Sometimes, you know, let it be an exception. Let your wife help you out. Yeah, Judy, I could tell by the way they were talking it was a kid. I've done this live streaming enough, or even when I read comments, or am I watching anybody else's live stream, I can immediately pick out a child immediately. Even if they're not acting up, it's just by the way they speak or, you know, articulate their words. Yeah, you know, Rosemary, if you have a wreck flying around in a car, you have to crash. They had some sort of safety system where you wouldn't run into each other, but yes, it does sound like a nightmare, DL. I would not want to do it. Okay, Moo. I'm getting you some more, Moo. There's Moo. I hear growling back there. Hissing, growling. Oh, I see what the problem is. I know what the problem is, y'all. I see the problem right here. And that's how you get rid of Big Tom. Water. Big Tom does not like water. It does not hurt him, but it just makes him go away. So the boy cats can eat. Oh, Adam, it's a drama king. Okay. Well, let's go looking for the glow. Let's see. Maybe it's more back here or down there. Of course, it did get very cloudy. Maybe Santiam will follow me again. Adam, give us some emojis. Make us a pretty emoji picture, Adam. I'd like to see some emojis. Okay, well, that glow that there was gone. And I see a little bit back there, a little bit. Let's see what we got going on. Yeah, it's really nice back through there, of course. I can't get through there because that's where the fence is. The property ends there. There's a big barbed wire fence. And here's Santiam. Santiam's here. Hello, Santiam. Hey, Santy. Hey. Hey. Let's come look at the sunset back there. There's a lot of growth there. That's about as close I'm gonna get to it, y'all. But it's pretty. It's Santiam. It's named after an area in Oregon, Rosemary. It's a river and a highway. And beautiful area. One of my favorite videos that I've watched over and over and over is Santiam Highway. It's Highway 22. Goes from Salem to Detroit Lake. I did name a kitten from last year, Santiam, and I don't ever like to reuse names. And I really liked the name Santiam. And so I gave it to this kitten because he was really friendly. But unfortunately, he just disappeared. I came out here one morning, gone. And I really, really liked that kitten. He was really friendly like Kazera. And very disappointed that he disappeared. There's the emojis. Good job, Adam. Very eclectic. You have all the fish and the birds and pigs and butterflies. Good job, Adam. Yes, very cheery. He says name all the animals. Get up, Santy. I mean, not Santy. I'm stuck on Santy. Ethereal. Ethereal. Up, up, up. Ethereal, I'm going to dump you. You're not going to take my chair. You can have it when I go in. It's getting dark. I keep saying Santy. Ethereal. Here's Moo. Here's Moo. I have not seen him lately, DL. He didn't show up on the last live stream, and I didn't see him out here last night. But it is getting dark. He might still meander out. Well, hello, Cheryl. Hey, Cheryl, thank you for being here. It's so nice to see you. I hope you've had a great day. Cheryl. And for those of you who haven't, check out my latest long form video on this channel right here, my main channel. A Miracle is chewing a stick quite happily. It's very cute. I highly recommend the video. Please go watch it. Please. He's really cute. He's really enjoying his stick. Let me turn this off. Yeah, I hear ya. Let's see. Are they going fast? Made a cat run. Yeah, they're going kind of fast. Let's see. Let's see how many views is up to. Videos. 189. I was hoping that it would get more. I called it a furry band-aid for the heart. I heard somebody use that phrase for cats, that a cat's like a furry band-aid for your heart, and I do believe that. It is very true. A cat is a furry band-aid for your heart. So go check out Miracle chewing the stick and just being cute in general on the bench if y'all have time. Well, thank you, Cheryl. So kind of you to say. Oh, we're getting a little bit of color back here, y'all. There we go. It's over there. Oh, God. That does not sound pleasant, Adam. No, it does not. Let me turn the chair around because it's to the side here. I'll pull the chair over here. Okay. Here we go. And here's our color. Here we go. What there is of it. There's like nice gray, dark gray, and then the peachy color. See if I can get it to focus better. Maybe I need to clean the lens. Let's try to make it more focused. Do this. Oh, Ethereal's back in my lap, y'all. There's Ethereal's. There he is. Okay. Let's see if I can get a better view. Yes, Judy, Ethereal snuggles every chance he gets. Here's what I was looking at the blade on this old lawnmower here, and of course it looked as bad as the one on my other lawnmower, but I did get that fixed. My neighbor fixed it, and they didn't charge me anything, which I'm gonna have to pay them something, because I know where they got the mower blade. They got the mower blade at Lowe's. And I went to Lowe's website and saw how much mower blades cost. So when I get the money, when the next check comes in, I will pay them, because for the blade at least. Let me go back here, maybe I can see it. Oh. It's up there some too. Up there. Let's go for a walkie. He's back in the chair. Back into the chair. Hey there! Okay. I need to walk around after all that pizza I ate. I feel like a beached whale. Good Lord. Aww. Well, Rosemary, give Dusty an extra huggy and a little extra treat for me. Oh, let's go back here. Okay. Okay. Look, oh my God, look, oh my God. I said I wasn't going to get overly excited anymore on camera, but oh my God. Oh my God, look at that. Calm down, girl, calm down. They're going to think you're crazy. That is so beautiful. Oh my God, I wish I could get to it to see it better. That is so gorgeous. I can't, there's no way I can. Let's see if I can find a way through these cedar trees without getting on the barbed wire fence. And it's dark though. I can't see where I'm going. And there's an old barbed wire fence there. I don't need to be getting into that. We'll just sort of enjoy it through the trees, y'all. It's sort of glowing all back there. That is gorgeous. And of course, Santy Ann's here with me. Aren't you, Santy Ann? Yes. Yes, twirling. Twirling. But, you know, as soon as you see it, it only lasts a few minutes. It just goes. I mean, it comes, and as quickly as it appeared, it dissipates. It's a piece of art we will only see once. Just once. Every night it will be different. Well, what is it, Santy Ann? Huh, Santy Ann? What you got going on? Let's see. Oh no, I stepped in an ant bed. Oh, like I don't have enough problems. We got a little bit of something going on back here too. Let's go for a little stroll. Santy Ann's running ahead. Oh, we got a little bit back here too, y'all. Right there. It's not as bright. This is the field. Oh my God, look at that. Look at that. It's so gorgeous. Calm down. Calm down. Oh my God. Look at that. I'm easily amused with nature things. I swear. It does not take that much to make me happy. I like the simple things. Oh, trust me, it's much more brilliant than it appears on camera. Trust me. That back there is just like a coral fire. Gorgeous. And then this is like striations of blue, blue-gray, then that pink, and then fades into the more gray. It's beautiful. Very nice. All back here, look, 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 everybody. It's all around me, look. Starting way back over here. Going all the way back here. And the way it's combining with the clouds that are in the area, because we do have rain nearby, it's the contrast of the blue color and then this hot coral color. Yes, it's very nice. Let me come over here. Very nice. The contrast of the cool, dusky tones and the hot, brilliant tones. Okay. But it's all around us. Very nice. Very, very pretty. Come on, Santia. Oh, look at that. I wish I could. I'm trying to angle it to where that almost looks like it's heart shaped through there, sort of. Okay. Well, Judy, thanks for being here. Oh, it's nice to see you, Judy. Oh, he's trying to catch a bug. Let's turn on the light so we can see Santy. Did you catch it, Santy? Okay. Let's see what it's doing up here. Go for a walk. Back up here where we were sitting earlier looking. That's UPS. UPS. At this time of night. Very late for UPS. Oh, look all back here, y'all. Very, very pretty. It's like a whole circle surrounding me. Very late for UPS. Yes, Judy, it has been truly spectacular this evening. It is starting to dissipate, as it does. The possum's here, y'all! The possum has made its appearance. Everyone, say hello to the possum. Let's see if it's the wounded possum. Yes. Oh, he's got flies on him. Yes, this is the wounded possum. I'm going to keep a safe distance. It is the wounded possum. I'm going to back up my chair. And, yep, I'm pretty sure that is UPS there. UPS at this time of night. 8:04, it's UPS. So, yep, that's UPS. After 8, and UPS is just now delivering. Huh. Yep, the possum is eating the leftover cat food. I've backed up the chair. Now it looks like it's falling asleep. It fell asleep for a little while it was eating. Thank you for for being here this evening. It's always nice to see you. One of my longest most viewers, like you, it says I get more hearts from Cheryl than anybody. I've known Cheryl for probably around 4 years, and you've been with me for a long time, Cheryl. I truly do appreciate it. Have a great evening, and hugs to Twinkie. There is Ethereal back for his evening snuggles. Uh-oh, I just got my notification, y'all. This phone is about to go for its nap time. Thank you all for being here, each and every one of you. Thank you for all your views and comments and likes on my videos. And if y'all have time and have not yet seen my last long form video on this channel, not my backup channel, but the 555 channel, please go watch Miracle Happily Chewing on a Stick, if y'all could. And it's about to shut down, so good night, everybody. I appreciate you all for being here, and have a great evening. Goodbye, everybody.